Hey everybody, what's up? Well, we are in the city of San Francisco, and Jeff, right there, he flew in a couple of days ago, and it is a chilly, overcast morning here, Saturday, and we are going to be headed to the Ferry Building Farmers Market. So go ahead and join us over there. So if you follow Jeff and I's travels on Facebook or on YouTube, you would know that we love our farmers markets. In any city that we travel to, we always search them out. Now, I've been to several here in the city of San Francisco, and the one at the Ferry Building is absolutely my favorite. However, this is the first time Jeff is visiting this one. While here, don't forget to step inside the Ferry Building. There's a lot of history to it. If you enjoy a little shopping and a little eating, there are several places to choose from. The great thing about being in such a large city such as San Francisco and in such a public area, you're bound to run into somebody famous. Well, today was our lucky day. Jeff and I love to watch the Travel Channel, and we often get suggestions on where to go and where to eat from it. As you can see on my map of San Francisco, a lot of these restaurants and spots to visit are suggested by Andrew Zimmern and Anthony Bourdain from their shows. A couple of our favorite shows are by Andrew Zimmern, Bizarre Foods and Delicious Destinations. We were lucky enough to see them filming an episode of Delicious Destinations here at the farmers market.
I mean, yeah, like right here, Andrew Zimmern, like how awesome is that, for real?
So we finally left the Ferry Building's farmers market and walked along the piers to Pier 39, one of my other favorite places to visit in San Francisco. And of course, we do what we always do at Pier 39. We souvenir shop. We love seeing the tourists flood this area, doing shopping and of course eating and enjoying the environment. We always have to pay a visit to the seals, and we think that it is just so cool that the seals like to hang out in one of the biggest tourist areas here in San Francisco. We also think it's pretty funny when a lot of the seals like to ham it up in front of the tourists taking pictures of them. From Pier 39, we decided to head to Coit Tower. I've been to Coit Tower just one other time with a couple of my other friends, but this time I wanted to take Jeff up there to see it. I heard the views of the city from the top of the tower are spectacular, but Jeff and I weren't willing to spend the money, nor wait in the large line that was waiting to go up. So we decided to hang around on the first floor of the building, viewing the outside and getting the best views of the city that we could possibly get, given that there were trees hiding the majority of the view. On the inside of Coit Tower, there are beautiful murals depicting California's industrial and agricultural histories. As with many murals, these in particular have deep political meanings associated with them. But to get a good view of the murals, you have to fight the crowd that's waiting to get up to the top of the tower. It was lunchtime, and Jeff and I were hungry. It's time to head to Little Italy for some lunch.
Walking through Little Italy. We did head up to Coit Tower, and it was fun. Difficult to get up, but we had a good time.
We walked around Little Italy for a while trying to find a place to eat, but I guess a lot of other people had that same idea in mind, because everywhere we went there were large lines waiting to try out Little Italy's foods. So we skipped Little Italy and went straight for Chinatown, my favorite neighborhood in the city. Even though Chinatown has a heavy density of people on the streets doing shopping, you can still find the little mom and pop restaurants serving delicious dim sums and takeout meals that are quick and easy to buy and eat. So that's just what we did. We went into the stores, bought our food, stood out on the street, and ate our lunch, and it was cheap. While here in San Francisco, Jeff and I love staying at this particular hotel located in the Castro district, Beck's Motor Lodge. This hotel is located right on Market Street, which is one of the main streets leading straight through San Francisco to the downtown area. Because of its close proximity to the Castro district, it made it easy for Jeff and I to just step out of our hotel, walk to the areas to grab something to eat and drink, and also hang out and enjoy the nightlife around the Castro. As with all good things, it was time to move on. The next day, we wanted to drive down California Highway 1 to Santa Cruz, but like the typical weather at this time of the year, the coast was cold, cloudy, and rainy, so we decided to skip that. Instead, we crossed the bay and into the valley and over to South Lake Tahoe. Everyone tells me that Lake Tahoe is beautiful, and visiting South Lake Tahoe would be a trip that you would never forget. So I wanted to make this trip before leaving to go back home to Florida. And what better time to do it than while Jeff is here, so we both can experience it at the same time. Everyone was right. It was beautiful. It was everything that they had said it would be. The blue, clear waters, the mountains surrounding the sides of the lake, the cool breeze making its way across the water. We spent a few hours just looking over the water and enjoying the scenery, walking through trails, looking at signs of its history, while watching individuals and groups having fun on the water. It was a perfect end to Jeff's trip here, because later on tonight, Jeff will be flying home back to Florida. I won't be seeing Jeff for a couple of months when we start our cross-country drive to Florida, so I'm glad we had this opportunity to see such a beautiful scene before he leaves. You only live once, so make the best of it, because you never know where life will take you.